How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing an informative speech on anxiety. Anxiety is one of the most prevalent and well-known illnesses in America. I'm assuming you're not an alien. I'm sure we've all had some form of anxiety. Whether your hands get sweaty, you get shortness of breath, you lose focus on the task at hand, we've all been there. It's a terrible, life-detrimenting experience, and in this speech, I'm going to cover what anxiety is, how it's diagnosed, and how some have treated this terrible disorder. Anxiety disorders are characterized as mental health disorders that lead to excessive fear, nervousness, worrying, and apprehension. Contrary to popular belief, anxiety isn't an emotion in your body. It's not something that you kind of just turn on and off. It's actually a disorder that you have. It's considered a disorder because it's generated by two important parts of the brain, the hippocampus and the amygdala. 40 million Americans a year are diagnosed with some form of anxiety or panic disorder, but only 36.7% of individuals actually reach out and seek treatment for this disorder, which is pretty sad because it leads to a lot of deaths. A few common diagnoses are OCD, phobias, panic attacks, and PTSD. Each disorder is treated differently because of some of them are specifically because of genetics, or some of them are because of some life traumatizing experiences, but most are treated with cognitive behavioral therapy, some form of psychotherapy, or medication. Sadly, many Americans are scared to seek treatment because of the misconception that anxiety disorders are a character defect and a character flaw that we have. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Medical professionals have confirmed and found out that there are many components that go into having anxiety or having the disorder, and a lot of them are biological and psychological components. With this being said, one's anxiety can be triggered by the environment they're in, their family history, their genetics. There are many, many, many components that go into panic and anxiety disorder. And because so many people have it, it's pretty well treated. A lot of people get help with it, but it's really those that seek the help that get the help, if you know what I mean. It's not something that just goes away. Though it's easy for me to sit behind this camera and talk about what anxiety is and all the different forms of it, it's hard to really understand how people feel. And I can actually say I've been going through anxiety disorders personally for years now, and I really don't know where I'd be if I didn't get treatment. I never really wanted treatment, so definitely look out for that. Now, I know you may be thinking I'm a hypocrite because I'm part of the 36.7% that haven't sought for treatment, but I'm really glad I did because it actually really helped. I wrote this speech today because in life we're faced with many trials and tribulations, many of times that bring out gut-wrenching amounts of anxiety that really detriments our whole life or day. It doesn't matter. It's all a part of our mental health. It all needs to be built up. Mental health is so important in today's age. You got to go through with your life. You have to be optimistic. Pessimism's only going to get you further away from your goals. So, and mental health is really important. But I wrote this speech really to inform everyone that anxiety sucks, and in the world that we live in, it's really hard to get through those kind of feelings that almost make you want to just stay in bed all day. But I'm here to inform you that there is help, and anxiety can be cured and treated, but it just takes a lot of dedication, a lot of time to get through. Anxiety is something that we all go through, so if you feel like it's a defect in your own part or a flaw, it's really not. It could be just your genetics, biological upbringing, it could be anything. But if you seek treatment and ask for help, there is help out there. 40 million Americans a year get helped, and I couldn't say that that I'm not one of them. So I just want to inform you that there's help out there. Thank you.